daughter's mystery reaches to Awa herself.
2024 has been a blast so far, with epic sci-fi space adventures, mind-bending thrills, and some long-awaited adaptations hitting the screen. But the coming years, 2025 and 2026, bring a range of new movies to look forward to, from galactic animations to superhero sagas and dystopian worlds. Just a taste of what's coming up. With the movie industry bouncing back from the SAG-AFTRA strikes, there are plenty of exciting releases to mark on your calendar. Some of these might even end up on our list of the greatest sci-fi films ever. In the meantime, it's worth checking out that list to see which high-concept sci-fi gems you might have missed. Make sure to jot down the release dates, find the movies you're most excited about, and get ready to stream or grab theater tickets.
I live in this jungle alone.
Minecraft, April 4th, 2025. Minecraft has become one of the biggest video games ever, giving players of all ages a sandbox to build and explore. It's even made its mark on pop culture, but there's one thing it's been missing: a movie. That's about to change in 2025, when Minecraft hits the big screen thanks to Jared Hess, the guy behind Napoleon Dynamite. We don't know much about the film's plot or how it'll tie into the game's lore, but we do know that Jason Momoa will be taking the lead role. Jack Black is set to play Steve, a character from the game. Plus, we'll see Jennifer Coolidge, Matt Berry, Kate McKinnon, Jermaine Clement, Emma Myers, and Danielle Brooks, who'll be singing alongside Jack Black. That's all we've got for now, but more details should be coming soon. The movie is set to drop on April 4th, 2025, so get ready to grab your pickaxes.
What are you doing here?
Thunderbolts, May 2nd, 2025. Marvel's Thunderbolts is hitting Disney Plus with its trailer for 2024, and it's set to drop on May 2nd, 2025. The series features a team of reformed supervillains working for the government, and like many Marvel stories, it's packed with twists. The cast includes Florence Pugh, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Sebastian Stan, and Rachel Weisz. Plus, the roster gets even more impressive, with Harrison Ford, David Harbour, Olga Kurylenko, Wyatt Russell, and Hannah John Kamen, all known for their roles in sci-fi and superhero genres. The specifics of how the story will fit into the MCU timeline are still under wraps, but it promises to be an exciting addition to Marvel's lineup.
The universe calls.
Ilio, June 13, 2025. Ilio features a cool cast including Jonas Gibreab, America Ferrara, Jamila Jamil, and Brad Garrett. Pixar's done some amazing sci-fi films before, like WALL-E, Onward, Robots, Elemental, and Lightyear, so there's a lot of buzz around Ilio. The story follows 11-year-old Ilio Solis, who accidentally gets zapped up to the Communiverse, an interplanetary group. He ends up being mistaken for Earth's ambassador and has to figure out how to fit in with all these alien beings while representing humanity. Even though Ilio struggles on Earth, he might just find his place in the universe through this epic space adventure. This will be director Adrian Molina's first time writing and directing a Pixar film, even though he's worked on Turning Red, Lightyear, Coco, and The Good Dinosaur.
I won't let anything harm you.
Megan 2.0, June 27, 2025. In early 2023, Megan became a surprise horror hit for Universal Pictures, leading to a sequel being quickly greenlit. The follow-up, Megan 2.0, will bring back writer Akilah Cooper, stars Allison Williams and Violet McGraw, and director Gerald Johnstone. New faces in the cast include Ivana Sakno from Ahsoka, Tim Sharp from Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Aristotle Athari from Hacks, and Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords. Brian Jordan Alvarez and Jen Van Epps are also returning. While details about the plot are still under wraps, the first film hinted that Megan might have survived as software and could be coming back with a new body, and perhaps some new moves. Producer James Wan mentioned to Empire Magazine that the sequel will dive deeper into the AI world, building on the themes from the first movie. Megan 2.0 is set to hit theaters on June 27, 2025, and it's definitely one to watch. Jurassic World 4, July 2nd, 2025. Here, check out the movie poster for Jurassic World 4, set to release on July 2nd, 2025. It looks awesome. While it's not officially titled Jurassic World 4 yet, this new film will take the Jurassic Park franchise in a new direction, separate from the sequel trilogy that ended with Jurassic World Dominion. The movie stars Jonathan Bailey from Bridgerton and Scarlett Johansson from Black Widow. There's also talk that Mahershala Ali might join the cast, though that's not confirmed yet. With a fresh cast and a new storyline in the works, this reboot could bring some surprises. Plus, the return of David Koepp, who wrote for the original 1993 film, might hint at a nod to the classic themes of the franchise.
It has to be the cloud. It's fundamentally altered our DNA.
The Fantastic Four, July 25, 2025. After a long wait, Marvel Studios is finally bringing the Fantastic Four into the MCU, a move that fans have been eagerly anticipating. While the team has faced a string of less than stellar movies in the past, the MCU's track record offers hope for a successful reboot. The new Fantastic Four film is set in an alternate 1960s New York, though details about the plot are still under wraps. The cast, announced on Valentine's Day 2024, includes Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and Eben Moss-Backrack as Ben Grimm. Julia Garner will play the Silver Surfer, Ralph Ineson is set as Galactus, and Natasha Lyonne, John Malkovich, and Paul Walter Hauser will portray yet-to-be-revealed characters. Matt Shakman, known for directing WandaVision, will direct the film, taking over from John Watts. Originally slated for May 2025, the film's release date has been pushed to July 25, 2025. This marks the official introduction of Marvel's first family to the MCU, and fans are excited to see how they will fit into the larger Marvel universe.
In this digital realm, anything is possible.
Tron Aries, October 10, 2025. Get ready to jump back into the world of Tron with the upcoming Tron Aries. Last time we ventured inside a video game, we got a Daft Punk soundtrack and saw a de-aged Jeff Bridges. This time, Jared Leto plays a computer program who escapes into the real world, bringing with him news of artificial intelligence. Joining Leto are Greta Lee from Past Lives, Evan Peters from American Horror Story, Gillian Anderson from The X-Files, and Jodie Turner-Smith from After Yang. Jeff Bridges will return, marking his appearance in all three Tron films. The cast also includes Arturo Castro, Cameron Monaghan, and Hassan Minhaj. Joaquin Ronning, known for Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and Maleficent Mistress of Evil, will direct. Although production was halted due to the actor and writer strikes in 2023, Tron Aries is back on track and set to release on October 10, 2025. Avatar 3, December 19, 2025. It took over a decade for James Cameron to finally release Avatar: The Way of Water, but for many fans, it was definitely worth the wait. The sequel was another blockbuster hit and set the stage for the rest of Cameron's grand plan. Luckily, we won't have to wait as long for the third installment. Avatar 3, which doesn't have an official subtitle yet, is set to hit theaters during the 2025 holiday season. Cameron will be back in the director's chair, guiding his characters through the world of Pandora once again. Returning cast members include Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Sigourney Weaver, Stephen Lang, and Kate Winslet, among others. Una Chaplin from Game of Thrones will play Varang, the leader of a villainous Na'vi fire tribe called the Ash People. David Thewlis and Michelle Yeoh will also join the cast. While we don't know exactly where the story will take Jake Sully and his family, we can expect it to be spectacular. Star Trek Origin movie TBD. Paramount has been working for a while to get a new Star Trek movie off the ground, aiming for a fourth installment in the Kelvin Timeline series created by J.J. Abrams. While that project is still in the works, they're making good progress with a prequel film. At CinemaCon 2024, Paramount announced that this prequel is set to hit theaters sometime in 2025. The film will be directed by Toby Haynes, known for his work on sci-fi shows like Andor, Doctor Who, and the Black Mirror episode USS Callister. Seth Grahame-Smith, who wrote Abraham Lincoln: Vampire Hunter, is handling the script. We don't have details about the plot yet, but it will be set decades before the 2009 film with Chris Pine, meaning it will explore events before the Kelvin Timeline was created and possibly even before the Enterprise series.
Megan multiplied and grew stronger.
Spectacular, isn't it?
Soulmate, Megan spinoff, January 2nd, 2026. Megan is getting a new spinoff called Soulmate, Atomic Monster, and Blumhouse are behind it, and Deadline reports it's set to hit theaters on January 2nd, 2026. This new film is an erotic thriller set in the Megan universe and will follow a guy who gets an AI android to help him deal with his wife's death. But things go sideways when his love bot becomes a deadly partner. It's described as having a vibe similar to 90s erotic thrillers, but with a modern twist. No cast has been announced yet. Kate Dolan will direct, with Raphael Jordan rewriting the script. James Wan, who's behind Atomic Monster, will produce, along with Blumhouse's Jason Blum. Michael Clear and Judson Scott from Atomic Monster will also be executive producers. The original Megan was a huge hit, making $181 million worldwide against a $12 million budget. Its success led to a sequel, Megan 2, which is coming out on June 27, 2025, with the same cast and some new faces from Disney Plus's Ahsoka. Soulmate looks set to continue exploring AI in a thrilling way.
On your left.
Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, May 1st, 2026. The film, which was previously called The Kang Dynasty, is still on track but remains one of Marvel's most mysterious upcoming projects. With Jonathan Majors officially out as Kang following his legal issues, Marvel might recast the role. The movie has gone through several changes in directors and writers, so things might shift further. As of now, Avengers 5 is slated for release on May 1st, 2026. Initially, it was set for 2025, with Secret Wars following in 2026. However, Secret Wars is now scheduled for May 7, 2027. The delay is partly due to the increasing number of Marvel projects and the addition of Disney Plus series and characters from Fox. The cast is still up in the air, but it's expected that familiar faces will return. Doctor Strange and Ant-Man are likely candidates given their connections with Kang. We might also see the Fantastic Four, Shang-Chi, the new Black Panther, Ironheart, Daredevil, and possibly the Young Avengers, including characters like Kate Bishop and Kamala Khan. The film currently lacks a director, as Destin Daniel Cretton stepped down to focus on other projects. Michael Waldron, known for Loki and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, is writing the script. Plot details are scarce, but the film will likely explore the aftermath of Kang's defeat in Quantumania. Kang, who was exiled to the quantum realm, may still pose a threat, and the TVA's investigation into Kang variants might play a role. The storyline could draw from the comic series The Kang Dynasty, where Kang takes over Earth and battles the Avengers.
Your name?
Project Hail Mary, March 20, 2026. Project Hail Mary, based on Andy Weir's novel of the same name, will be directed and co-produced by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, and written by Drew Goddard. The film stars Ryan Gosling, Sandra Hüller, and Milana Vaintrub. It's set to hit theaters on March 20, 2026, under the Amazon MGM Studios banner. In the film, Ryan Gosling plays Ryland Grace, a lone astronaut on a mission to save humanity. Sandra Hüller stars as Ava Strott, Grace's superior, while Milana Vaintrub's role has yet to be detailed. James Ortiz will handle the puppetry for Rocky, with his voice actor still to be announced. The project was initially announced in March 2020, with MGM acquiring the rights for the novel for $3 million. Filming began on June 3, 2024 in the UK. The movie's release will be the first new Star Wars film since The Rise of Skywalker, and will be followed by other notable Star Wars projects, including Dave Filoni's and James Mangold's film.
Grogu. Remember, a Mandalorian's worth is not defined by the battles won.
The Mandalorian and Grogu, May 22, 2026. The new Star Wars movie The Mandalorian and Grogu is set for release on May 22, 2026. This film will be the first Star Wars movie since The Rise of Skywalker in 2019. With future releases also planned by Dave Filoni, including a Rey movie and James Mangold's film about the Force's origins. Jon Favreau will direct, and Dave Filoni, along with Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy, will produce. There's no trailer yet, but we might get a teaser at Star Wars Celebration 2025. The cast is still a mystery, though Sigourney Weaver might join the lineup. Pedro Pascal is expected to return as Mando, and we could see cameos from other characters like Bo-Katan Kryze and Ahsoka Tano. As for the plot, details are under wraps, but the film could pick up from where Season 3 left off, with Mando and Grogu settling on Navarro. There are theories about returning villains and larger threats, especially with characters like Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ezra Bridger back in play. There's also uncertainty about a potential 4th season of The Mandalorian. Initially, it was planned alongside the movie, but production delays and industry strikes have complicated things.
After everything you've seen out there in the world.
The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping, November 20, 2026. Lionsgate has announced The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping, a prequel film set to hit theaters. The film is based on the upcoming novel by Suzanne Collins, set to be released on March 18, 2025. Directed by Francis Lawrence, who helmed the last 4 Hunger Games films, the movie will explore events 24 years before the original trilogy. It centers on the 50th Hunger Games, also known as the Second Quarter Quell, which features Hamish Abernathy from District 12. This prequel dives into the origins of the games and the role of propaganda in Panem. Nina Jacobson and Brad Simpson of Color Force, who produced previous films in the franchise, will return as producers. The story will further explore themes of governance and propaganda inspired by David Hume's ideas on submission and control. The prequel joins a franchise that has grossed over $3.3 billion worldwide, with Lionsgate also expanding the property into theme parks and stage productions. Well, that's it for today. Which ones are you most excited about? Share your thought on this in the comment section with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.